Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Communication is the key to success. And that can be in a relationship, a friendship, at work, professional environment. You have to communicate. You have to communicate in a way that you're willing to listen. You have to be in a place where you're listening to understand instead of listening to respond. And I would tell you I had that problem until I took this class, and it broke all of that down, where there's a lot of effective ways of communication, and you have to be acceptable to the speaker is, to how they're trying to convey their message. But also remember, just because you're communicating, that doesn't equate to understanding. So we can communicate, and that doesn't mean that I'm gonna understand what you're saying to that degree, because that takes time. And communicating doesn't mean that I agree with you. I hear your point, you hear my point. Now the key is to move on. How do we move on? We both said our piece. We both said how we feel about a certain situation. And we both got something off our chest. But that doesn't mean that we agree. We don't have to agree. I have to respect your stance, and you have to respect my stance. I don't even know where that came from this morning. I'm just in the gym working out, and boom, it just popped in my head. And I just think, so many situations dissolve because of miscommunication. So many people get in their feelings because of miscommunication. And I think that happens to everyone, because you take your stance, that person take their stance, and now everybody loses. Now you're not speaking, you're not talking. And in the end, the two people that are not speaking lose. Nobody else lose in that situation but you two. And a lot of times, even though you two lose, people that's up under you guys lose also, because they're suffering that miscommunication at the top, especially in the work environment. So just think about that. Try to eliminate the miscommunication, and just know that just because we'll communicate doesn't mean that at the end we're gonna agree. You see my point, I see your point. Now, the next step is, how do we get past that? How do we get past the miscommunication to where we're trying to go, the end goal? How do we still get to the end goal even though we miscommunicated? So have a great day. Have a great week. Continue to take care of yourself. Perseverance over it all. You have to have perseverance to get to where you're trying to get to. #LEGGO.